Okay, guys, I promise to make today's shorter than yesterday's because we're still working with cones. I just want to make sure to mix in some trigonometry. Trigonometry is a very important concept for Algebra 2 next year, so I want to make sure that you have a good understanding of it before you get there. So, here is my cone. How can I involve trigonometry in this? Let's see. So if this is a cone that's standing up straight, and let's say it has a radius of 2.5 centimeters, but then I tell you that I know the angle the side of the cone makes with the base is, this one looks like it's pretty big. Let's say it's 70 degrees. Okay. And I tell you to find the volume. Let me try that again, write a little nicer. Find the volume to the nearest tenth of a, what cubic centimeter? With centimeters, yeah. Okay, you should be thinking to yourself from yesterday, the volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r squared h. Once again, I know the radius is 2.5 centimeters. I need the height. Okay, so here we go. If I need to find the height of this cone, I should be able to use trigonometry because it's a right triangle. So here I am, standing at the angle of interest, and you label your sides, opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. The height that I want should be the opposite side, and the radius is the adjacent. Take a second to decide which trig function you'll use. Hopefully you're thinking you'll use tangent. I know that the tangent of 70 degrees will be the opposite, the height, over the adjacent, 2.5. When I solve for h, I multiply both sides by 2.5. I get 2.5 times the tangent of 70 degrees will give me the height. Get your calculator out. Make sure it's in degrees before you type it in. 2.5 times the tangent of 70 gives me, now, I'm not rounding to the nearest tenth yet. So write a lot of this. 6.8687. I won't round until I get to the end. Now I can put this height in over here. 6.8687. Since I want to round to the nearest tenth of a cubic centimeter, I just put all of this in. Remember, use the pi button. It's in the bottom left part of your calculator. So 1/3 times pi times 2.5 squared times 6.8687. Hopefully I did this right. Oh, interesting. I get 44.9555. Well, this is a good lesson because if I'm rounding to the nearest tenth, right, that means I'm looking over here and deciding what to round to. Now, turns out 9/5 would round to up to 45. Now, since it says to round to the nearest tenth, put the 0 there to prove that you rounded to the nearest tenth. Okay? 2 lessons in one. One on interesting rounding, one on trigonometry. Lucky you guys this morning. All right, so now you just have a couple of questions.